Hi everyone. The daily energy of today is the thinker from the wisdom of the oracle. And let me read to you about that. The ability to reason and strategize is the focus now. Take things at face value and follow the logical path. Your calculations will prove to be correct. For in this moment there is no deeper meaning than what is obvious. Things are exactly as they seem. You have all the information you need. Keep it simple, and you will win the game of life that you are playing right now. Wow. Okay. It doesn't seem to be too deep, does it? Alrighty. Now it's time for you to pick your pile. 1, 2, and 3. So think about it, and the timestamps will be below, and I will talk to you there. Hi, pile number 1. It looks like you have a rather interesting setup today. You have the High Priestess and the Devil. So let's talk about these for a minute. The High Priestess, they're in tune with their intuition and higher self. The answers that they want or need lie within. So what you need to do is access your inner wisdom and your divine feminine energy, because you have all the intuition that you need. And here we have the Devil. He's an interesting one, isn't he? And well, what it says about him is there is something in your life that is not in your best interest. It could be a variety of things. You would know much better than I would. You know your situation. But there is something that is steering you in the wrong way or pulling you down. Something of that nature. It could be situational. It could be something as simple as negative thoughts. It could be just about anything. And the advice is definitely get the devil energy away. And I think what's going on here is whatever is going on in your life that is challenging and not good for you, it's saying you have the High Priestess here. Go within, use your intuition and your higher self. Take a look at what this is and strategize how to remove it from your life. And depending on what it is, it could be very, very easy. These shackles are just hanging loose. They can just pull them off and go. I'm not saying that's what's going on with you or your situation, but I'm saying that is a possibility. But you do need to go within, take a look, evaluate, and see what you need to do and take action. Let's see if the universe has any ideas or any help in this, okay? I'll try to take just one card. Sometimes the universe has other ideas, though. We'll see. Okay. The Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is known as the wounded warrior. They are somebody who has worked very, very, very hard. You see them all bandaged up there with all those wands. It is them holding on to and defending their position. They worked very hard, and they're not one to easily let go. Even in the face of adversity and exhaustion, you stand tall and strong. You are resilient and persistent. And you're ready to do what it takes to get to the finish line. Keep pushing. You are so close. Don't let others get to you. I can see how this definitely relates. You're determined. And I would say you're determined to remove this from your life. And obviously, you are very strong and have lots of willpower. So go within, use your intuition, and I'm sure that you will be successful. You're very strong. Stronger than whatever the negativity is that this is bringing. And remember what the thinker was saying, that everything is as it seems. There's nothing hidden there today. Let's get you a charm. It says cherish friends. So I could see this as possibly being that if you need any help, go to your friends, family, people that you trust, people that you love. Because if they are truly your friend, they will be more than happy to help you. One day they might need help. Okay, thank you. I do hope you have a wonderful day. Love and light. Take care. Bye now. Hi, pile number 2. You have 2 court cards. You have the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Now, the King of Wands is a visionary leader, and they're ready to lead their team towards a common goal. And people gravitate towards them because they're charismatic, focused, and determined. And they are very social. So that's really good. And now the Queen of Swords, I would have to say she is not too much like him. No, the Queen of Swords is much more logical. She's determined, resilient, and smart. She thinks more than she feels. She won't tolerate mistruths or excessive fluff. She gets straight to the point, and many value her opinion. Now, something I find interesting, before I mention that, but you see her hand out? That is their way of saying, but she does care. She is compassionate. She just doesn't like a lot of excessive niceties. How's that? Now, these are looking away from each other, which I do find very interesting. They're both leaders, masters of what they do. One is very charismatic, outgoing, and the other is very logical and doesn't put a whole lot of stock into the emotions. And remember what the thinker was saying, that today is pretty much what you see. There's not a lot behind it. So, you might be dealing with a situation today where you're dealing with 2 different people that are really quite different, but are in a position of power. And you have to navigate your way through that. Or maybe it's possible one of these is you. Let's take a card from the universe and see if they have any input on this. I find this very interesting. What's going on here? There needs to be something there in the middle to help explain it. You have they're both wonderful, but their personalities are very, very different. Okay, let's take this one. The 8 of Pentacles. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles talks about working hard, perfecting your craft. Being determined, conscientious, and paying attention to detail to get the job done. You do the same task over and over as you work your way towards mastery, which is a wonderful card. How this relates to these two, I don't know. There's some dynamic going on here, obviously. The feeling I'm getting from it is that there's a little opposition. There's something that's not quite meshing, because you have very charismatic, very logical, and here's this other energy of working diligently to accomplish this thing. But if this applies to you, then you will know what this is about. Let's see if we can get a charm. Maybe that'll shed some light. I don't know. We have an angel wing. I don't know if that sheds a lot of light, other than to say that the angels are with you, the universe is with you, to help guide you through this. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Love and light. Take care. Hi, pile number 3. Today you have the King of Swords and the Hermit. The King of Swords, I think they are a very good king. Truth is extremely important to them. They're in their power, ruling from a place of authority. They use their analytical abilities and intellect to assess the situation at hand. And they make clear decisions based on what they know to be true. They're ethical and moral. So they, it doesn't sound like they're a very outwardly loving person. They could be, but they base everything on what is true. And that's important, I think. Okay, so the next is the Hermit. The Hermit is on a path of spiritual knowledge and self-discovery. And it also says something about it's time to retreat, to have some alone time. Create some space for yourself for introspection to figure things out. Go within and you'll discover the knowledge and clarity that you seek. So we have somebody who's moral and ethical. And we have somebody who's seeking the truth, spiritual knowledge. So I can see how these two could tie in together. They're, I think, quite different, but they do have a common bond there, in that they both are seeking a truth, their truth. Remember, the thinker mentioned something about that nothing today is deeper than it appears. And how often is that the case? Okay, let's get some input from the universe. Alrighty. Beautiful. Love this card. The 10 of Cups. Total happiness is a beautiful card. For me, it's one of the best cards in the deck. There are several, and it is one of those. Whoever this is, you, potentially, hopefully, that you are creating a life of connection and bliss by following your heart and trusting your intuition. There's a sense of wholeness, completion, and alignment in your relationship with others. So it's a very blissful outcome here. Maybe truth is important to you and you're seeking enlightenment, and the outcome is going to be blissful. I really like this. This is really nice. And no hidden agendas. It is what it is. Let's take a charm. See what that has to say. I love it. Look at that. Okay, what you need to do is shout it from the rooftops. Yeah, that's what that means. You're going through these changes to create this bliss, and look at them. Both of their arms are open and they're celebrating. They are so happy. You need to let everybody know how wonderful your life is, or soon will be. Okay, thank you so much. Love and light. Take care. Bye.